I made a coloring book about farts. Yep, farts. It's called Almost All Butts Fart, and it might just be the most ridiculous and meaningful thing I've ever made. What's up? My name is Randall. I'm an artist from Orlando, Florida. And like I said, I made a coloring book about farts. And sometimes we forget that as creatives, we created and started creating because we enjoyed it. We get caught up in the importance of making that we forget about why we are making. If you're enjoying what I'm doing here, hit the like button. It helps out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. And it's silly, it's ridiculous, but it made me laugh and I enjoyed the process of making it. And that's kind of like the thing. We don't need to justify our joy, right? If you're an artist where it seems like you're creating art, and then after you have to create the art, you have to create the content, then you have to put the stuff on your website. It's just like sometimes it's all too much. That creating this thing that was, for me, I was able to let go, and just enjoy the time of crafting a storyline of how this coloring book makes sense. I'm going to drop the link below for the coloring book. There's also a QR code on screen if you're watching this on TV. If you want to pick it up, like I said, it's $7, digital download. You print it at home or at Office Depot. You buy it once, you can print it as many times as you want. It's a digital download. It's only $7. It's not a huge thing. It's 26 pages. There's 21 characters, I believe, and we can scroll through some of these here. You can see the cover, and there's a zombie character and a sea monster, a Viking, my four main characters, the four horsemen. It's just fun, it's like, and then my dog is really the star of it because he's like one of the first pages and he's really the inspiration for the whole thing. Back in the day, I made a sticker of Finn farting, and that was always in my head that it would be like cool to create a coloring book for that. And then there's like the pickleball and then the candy corn and things like that, things that don't have butts. So you can check off in the field guide section at the bottom of each page if the character has a butt or no butt. It's either hypothetical, like, okay, if a pickleball had a fart, if a pickleball had a butt, this is what its fart would be. So each character has that laid out where it like kind of explains their fart. The book is a reminder that creativity doesn't always have to be so serious, Sometimes you make fun of yourself. Sometimes you make fun of what you're doing. And sometimes you just let go and enjoy the fact that you're making something to make something. And I think that's important for us as creatives. You make the thing that just makes you smile first and see where that takes you and where does that like spark some inspiration. I made a coloring book about farts, and honestly, you should too. You should make whatever your coloring book of farts is. That's it for this one. Get out there, make whatever your coloring book of farts is, get out there and make that. Enjoy what you're creating. Create for yourself. So go.